Alright, hello and welcome to GTA 3, the playthrough, whatever, the definitive edition. By the way, just for clarification, unless you couldn't tell. And in today's episode we're going to be doing the hidden packages. This is episode 3, and it's very early to do hidden packages, but I should clarify I'm only doing the ones in Portland, and I'm missing out 2 of them. Because 2 of them aren't possible to get yet because of moments in the story. So if you're playing this game legit, at this point in the story you won't be able to access package number 16 and number 33. Now on the GTA Wiki fandom site you can visit a page called Hidden Packages in GTA 3, and what that'll let you do is it gives you a rundown of all the hidden packages in the game, and it mentions that 16 and 33 on that list are not possible to get until after the mission Last Requests, and I'm speeding this up. This is at double speed because I haven't got really much to say about the hidden package hunting itself. Don't know why there's a flamethrower up here, but there is. So I collected the first one in Harwood at the end of that pass, and now we're on to the second one on the roof of the head radio building. You get up there by using the subway tracks. But I didn't follow that list like from 1 to 31. So number 16 and 33 are not available, which means we're going to have 31 as opposed to the 33 that are in Portland by the end of today's video. However, at the end of this video I do have a special treat. It's not really a treat, it's more like it's a demonstration of why I haven't completed Paramedic yet. So this episode was supposed to be standalone, and Paramedic was supposed to be standalone as and when I've done it. I haven't done Paramedic yet, and to be honest, with me failing it at the end of this video, I've severely cut them down. I've cut down the clips, so you can see me failing, but you don't see me actually doing Paramedic. I was on pretty much the highest level I think I got to was 8 or 9. You need to be on level 12 in order to complete the game 100%. However, I did get a health bonus item delivered to my safe house after picking up a certain number of patients and taking them to hospital. I don't remember what that exact number is. I think it's something like 43, maybe. But don't quote me on that. It basically is that if you're doing Paramedic from levels 1 to 12, and you do them all in one fell swoop, like you're supposed to, like the game expects you to do, which is bloody difficult, then you will inevitably get infinite sprint and health delivered to your hideout. And the infinite sprint is always with you. It lets you sprint forever, basically. But I don't want to be doing Paramedic on Portland. I've decided not to, because I failed it too many times that I just want to do it on Staten Island, which is more flat. The reason why I failed it in Portland is because this environment is not completely flat, especially up here. And the hills have given me some trouble with the ambulance because it's very top heavy. It likes to swing from one side to the other when you're making a turn. If it flips over and if it blows up, well, if it flips over and you can't get it back on its wheels, mission failed. If it gets too damaged and blows up, mission failed. If you run over a patient, mission failed. If you run out of time, mission failed. There's a lot of failure parameters for Paramedic, and it's the only side mission where you have to do levels 1 to 12 in this game. I should mention that other games do have a level system for their individual vehicle side missions, like Paramedic, Vigilante, Firefighter. Those do have levels. However, in this game they're more lenient with those, in the way that you can basically come back to things like Taxi Driver or Vigilante or Firefighter. You can come back to those anytime you want, so you can extinguish like 5 fires in Firefighter and then come back to do the rest. you need to extinguish 20 fires on Portland, 20 on Staunton Island and 20 in Shoreside Vale, for a total of 60. And that's to get 100%, so you need 20 on each island. And also with Vigilante the same thing applies, you need to kill 20 criminals on Portland, 20 on Staunton, 20 on Shoreside Vale, total of 60. That will go towards 100%. And I believe there is a trophy for doing 20 in a row for both of those, at least on the PS4 and PS5. So if you want to go ahead and do those 20 in a row, you can do. I didn't do 20 in a row on Portland. I'm probably going to do it on somewhere like Staunton Island though, because it was much easier. It's probably easier on Staunton Island. So yeah. I haven't done Paramedic yet, and I'm going to wait until we get to Staunton Island, which is relatively it's a few episodes away, but it's not too far away. If you recall, I also said I was going to do this game 100%. I'm going to try and keep that initial promise, right? It's not a promise that I'm going to do absolutely everything, but it's a promise that I'm going to at least try. And what I've decided to do is, for all the missions, all the required tasks in this game, there are some that I'm going to do on a stream. And I apologise for shaking at the moment because it's very cold in the room. You'd think, why don't you just put the heat on? Because it's 4 in the morning. And I believe that it'll probably put the bill up even more. Even though I think we had an energy crisis recently in the UK. I don't know if that's been resolved yet. I don't trust it, so I don't want to really it's not too bad. It's not really too cold. But anyway, so with that in mind, let's talk about what are the requirements for 100%. I'm going to do this from memory. I think I've said this before in a previous episode, but I'm going to say it again because we got some time. You need to do taxi driver 100 fares. Just remind me because we were in a taxi. So you can do those whenever you want to. However, I do recommend, if you want to do the thing that I'm doing in this playthrough is I'm going to do 33 in Portland, 34 in Staunton Island, and then the other 33 in Shoreside Vale. So that gives us a total of 100 spread across all 3 islands. Because doing 100 fares in one part of the map is going to get very, very boring to watch. Even if I do speed it up, which I will speed that segment up like I'm speeding this up. And if you want to know where the hidden packages are, you just go online and you'll be able to find the resources. They're all in the same place as they were in the original game. So every resource that has ever been made that you can access for hidden packages will indeed tell you where they all are. So that's good. So number 33, by the way, number 16 and 33, the ones that I'm missing out because I can't do them yet, number 16 on the GTA Wiki list is, it's in the subway station in Chinatown. It's near the bathroom area. And also number 33 is on an island in the water. And we need a boat to get there, and boats are only unlocked when you get to Staunton Island. So when you complete the mission Last Request, you will be going to Staunton Island, and you can get a boat from there. And also collect the one in the subway, because that's when that unlocks as well. So yeah, do be careful though with going back to Chinatown, because the Triads by that point will definitely hate you, because you've done a mission called the Pickup. I also think El Burro's mission, Trial by Fire, which we will be doing eventually when we get around to it, that mission I think also makes the Triads hate you, but before that they don't. So until you complete either of those 2 missions, the Triads will not shoot on sight. Instead, they will basically stand there and just do their regular thing. They'll attack you if you attack them first. That's just a given with any gang. But yeah, the Triads will eventually hate you, and the Triads become very, very annoying once they do hate you. Though they're not deadly. just basically it means whenever you go to Chinatown you will be shot at. Just no questions asked. From the foreseeable future. Which is annoying because Chinatown is a relatively nice looking place to be, to explore, but after then it becomes a bit more dangerous. And there is a point in the game where the Mafia will also turn on you, even though I think we're working for them right now. Or you'll see more of the Mafia bigwigs as we go through Portland's story. Also, when you enter here, they'll become hostile because you're not supposed to be in their little base. The reason why I went over the wall is because the gate at the front only opens for a Triad fish van, which you can get easily, but I forgot to get one, so that's why I went over the wall in my van. I can steal one now though. And yeah. So that's Taxi Driver. I'm going to be doing Taxi Driver. I will do Paramedic at some point, probably in Staten Island, but we'll see. It might even be the last thing that I do, because Infinite Sprint kind of isn't too important to me, though it does make things more convenient not to run out of breath all the time. But I got the health delivered to the safe house because I picked up enough people in Paramedic to earn that, I guess. We are going to do Vigilante as well, so we're going to split that up into 20 kill portions. So you'll see me kill 20 criminals in Portland, and then later on in Staten Island and Shawside Vale, 20 in each. Then with Firefighter, same thing applies. I'm also going to be combining Taxi Driver and Firefighter together into one lump video, because I can speed Taxi Driver up and I don't want to create more episodes than is really needed. I will maybe one day invest in some artwork to put on the video thumbnails, so you can get an idea of what I'm doing. So for Taxi Driver I'll have something related to taxis in the artwork, and for Firefighter I have a character in the furry fandom, so I'm probably going to be using him to represent whatever I'm doing. So yeah, I'll try and look at that maybe to make it more fancy, as it were. What's next? So we've done Vigilante, Paramedic, Firefighter, talked about Taxi Driver as well. The rampages, I did do all the rampages for Portland at this point while I'm recording the commentary. You'll see that later, relatively soon. I did do did Vigilante in Portland, did Vigilante in the Firefighter, sorry. And there's also the unique jumps. I'm going to leave that for a stream special. There's also the RC missions. I think they're going to be a regular episode. And there's also the dreaded off-road missions, which I'm really not looking forward to doing, but I'm going to have to do if I want to do 100%. Specifically talking about the mission Gripped, which is infamous. Even the GTA Wiki calls it probably the hardest mission in GTA 3. Or the hardest side mission anyway. And you know what, it's probably right. Probably is. So I'm kind of dreading it. There is a walkthrough on GTA series videos for that specific mission Gripped, as well as the other off-road missions. So that's Patriot Playground in Portland, Multi-Story Mayhem in Staten Island, a walk in the park, or a ride in the park, sorry, in Staten Island as well, and also Gripped, which is in Shawside Vale. That'll be in a stream special, just so you can watch me get angry as I fail, because I think that'll be fun. Import-export we can do as soon as we unlock Shawside Vale. That's when we can do import-export on a stream. I'm hoping it'll be a good time. I don't really know about when I'm going to stream that. However, when I do decide, I'll probably mention it in the video before we do the stream, right? So then you can watch it and understand when it's going to be. But if you are subscribed to the channel and got notifications on or whatever, yeah, you can probably get a notification when I'm streaming. Anyway, that's all the hidden packages for right now. We got 31 out of 100. And I'm going to basically put the clip back to normal speed. This is me failing paramedic over and over again, and it's ridiculous. I'm just going to let you watch, by the way. It pissed me right off. That did. Because I don't really think I should have run him over there, but I did, somehow. This is also ridiculous, this clip. Not that bit. Right, this bit. There you go. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. Or we won't, because it took me a load of attempts and I'm not doing it anymore. Not for right now anyway. And the reason why we're collecting hidden packages, by the way, is because it becomes dangerous after the Mafia hate you to go and collect them. Really to do anything in St. Mark's. Yeah, around that time. Yeah, it becomes dangerous, which is very unfortunate. But the good news is by collecting the hidden packages, every 10 that you get unlocks a weapon that'll spawn at your safe house. So you can always have some weapons there. And the good news is also those weapons spawning, they do have a high amount of ammo that you can get for them. This is the worst offender, by the way, that's going to happen in a moment. Right? The worst ever. To be brutally honest, I was really pissed off after this. I'll just let it play. You can probably tell while I was angry. I don't remember what level I was on, but we'll see how many people I rescued. That'll tell you where I was. Right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, bang. No, there was nothing I could do. I couldn't turn the ambulance, because I knew that it was pretty much over at that point. There it is again, and slower this time. There we go. Sorry, I whistled with my throat then, I don't know how I did that, I do apologise. But, there we go. 36 people. After saving 36 people, the highest yet, yeah, that happened. So let's blow everyone up in anger. But yeah, that's the reason why I'm collecting hidden packages so early. I'm going to try and unlock the rest of them. Every 10 unlocks a new weapon, so we've unlocked the pistol, the Uzi, and the grenades at our safe house. So those will always spawn there now. Also the health pickup after bloody paramedic. Even though I didn't completely finish it, I'm going to have to do it at some point. And yeah, there we go. Thanks ever so much for watching this video. I do hope you enjoyed it regardless of me failing paramedic. And I'll see you in the next episode where hopefully we'll have a better time at doing the silly missions in this game. Because there are some silly missions that I don't look forward to. Paramedic is one of them. But I'll do it when the time comes, whenever I feel like it. See you all next time. Yeah, see you later.